With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. A look now, while we have a moment, let's take a look at our 5 starters for each team.
Safe to say this game will be won or lost on the boards.
Well, it's how these teams control the game and get themselves extra possessions.
Well, not only that, but limiting their opponent's possessions. That'll be a huge key in this one.
Now here's Ogumake. Now Williams. Pass to Magdagor. Breonna Stewart with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Out right side. Now Jones, defended by Magdagor. Jones, no good.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
On the wing, Nneka Ogumake. Guarded by Jones. Clock at 6. Launches it. Cloud pulls it in. About a minute into this first quarter. Stewart with the ball. Williams there. And it's Stewart missing. Ogumake with the ball. And it's Jones picking her up. Pass to Magdagor. Inside. Here's Clark. It's good. And the assist that time from Ezi Magdagor.
Awesome recognition from Clark. Keeping the game simple, just taking whatever the D gives up.
Ionescu outside. No good from outside. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Clark. Ogumake outside. Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray.
A solid three-point shooter. Give Ogumake room to pull the trigger, and she's not going to hesitate.
Jones outside. Picked by Jones. To the paint. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Pass to Ogumake. Here's Clark. And here's Williams. She's covered by Cloud. Williams can't get it to go. New York trailing here.
Well, when you talk about the greatest organizations in this league, Seattle has a strong argument.
Well, they've got 4 titles, which is tied for the most all time. And since their first title back in 2004, they've only missed the playoffs 3 times in 20 years.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Magdagor. Stolen by Jones. Here's Cloud. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
Heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the fast break.
That's rapid-fire basketball at its best.
Showtime.
To the middle. Here's Ogumake. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Pass to Phoebish. Stewart with the ball. Banked in off the glass.
Stewart's presence down low stems from her skills and finesse. She's something to watch and something to admire.
Now here is Ogumake. Ogumake sets a screen. They need this. And that's good. Alicia Clark for 3.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Yep, that goes.
attacking the basket. You love to see it from Cloud, and as a taller guard, she can finish too.
Clark outside. Picked by Ogumake. Clark left side. Pass to Magbagor. Back to Williams. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
And here's Cloud. Bebish. She's covered by Clark. Now Cloud. Stewart. Yep, that one goes.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Outside Williams. Ogumake inside. Defended by Stewart. Pass to Magbagor. Yes, and a nice assist from Neko Ogumake.
While not letting the physical defense deter her, Magbagor plays with such tenacity.
Ionescu up top. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Ogumake. Pass to Magbagor. Ogumake sets a screen. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Jones with it. Here's Ionescu. Outside Stewart. Back to Ionescu. For 3. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Such a quick release on Ionescu's shot, and her accuracy from deep is great as well.
Now Williams. The 3 is up. A rebound by Breanna Stewart. New York leading. Pass to Ionescu. Here's Burke. She's guarded by Williams. Here's Jones. And that one hits back iron. Ogumake with the ball. And it's Jones picking her up. Guarded by Jones. Comes out of the gate empty. And it's New York's ball. 3-point lead. Here's Ionescu. They get a hand on it.
They were ready for her there. I mean, just totally collapsed the D on her.
Here's Williams. That one drops for her second bucket. Marker 2 for 4.
You know what she wanted to do all along? The teardrop.
And here's Ionescu. Here's Burke. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Gotta appreciate how Ionescu reads the defense. Terrific job of finding the open teammate there.
Outside Williams. Ogumake sets a screen. Williams with it. And it's Jones picking her up. Williams can't get it to go.
Just stay closer. I mean, really, that's all the defender had to do there.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Bebish. Stewart. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
Look, the catch-and-shoot jumper is never easy. And since Stewart is confident in her shot, she's never afraid to take them.
Now here's Magbagor. Ogumake. throw line jumper. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
How nice is it to see the use of the mid-range right there? Gumake just has a great feel for the game.
Now here is Ionescu. Pass to Phoebish.
Stewart, the jump hook. Again, the Liberty, good for two.
She's got so many tricks in her bag. She will find a way to hurt you.
Outside Williams. Picked by Agumake.
And it's Gabby Williams penetrating. Her shot is good and scores her third basket in 6 attempts. I think that's 50%.
Ionescu has it.
Pass to Jones.
Phoebish.
Here's Burke. Right side, Stewart. The shot that time, not on target.
Now here is Agumake. Tight defense on her. Picked by Agumake.
Here's Magbagor. Good work there as it goes.
I like how Magbagor picks her spots on offense, knows when to look to score inside.
Now here is Ionescu.
She's tightly guarded. Finished off the break.
Put herself in a great position to finish that break off.
Yeah, and that right there is just a great read of how the play was developing and where the ball was going.
Such high basketball IQ.
Here's Burke. Pass to Jones. Burke. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Seattle leading. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Liberty foul. Maureen Johannes. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Lexi Brown on the wing.
Pass to Wheeler. Wide open.
Rebounded by Jonquel Jones.
On offense, here the Liberty. They trail by 1. Guarded by Wheeler. Back to Jones. Here's Davis. Shot to end the cold run. The shot comes out. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Storm. They're up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
Good start for them defensively. They forced some turnovers.
And they've also done a good job on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
And the Liberty with possession here. Pass to Burke.
Davis with it.
Now Johannes. Now here's Jones. She's covered by Clark. 4 on the clock. Shot's good by Johannes.
Teamwork is important to Jones. She has excellent chemistry with her teammates and just does what's best for everyone.
Now here's Wheeler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Cook.
Pass to Brown. Lets the three fly.
It's rebounded by Savali.
New York in the lead.
And here's Burke.
And here's Johannes. Now here's Savali. Shoots. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
And we've watched this three-point revolution over the last half-decade or so. Do you think we've reached our peak here?
I think so, Blake. I mean, when you look at the numbers, three-point attempts have been about the same since 2020.
And, you know, part of that, I think, defenses have really adjusted. They've done a nice job guarding the three-point line. So it's a little bit harder to get clean three-point looks. The 2021 MVP, Jonquel Jones, might be the most versatile player in the league. Her impact is felt all over the floor.
Pass to Brown. New York with the rebound. Second quarter here, and just over a minute and a half played. And that one's good. Savali.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Some more possessions just like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead. They'll start to pull away.
Have to just be a little bit more aggressive and consistent offensively.
Now here's Brown. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Will it go? And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Now here's Cloud. That ball is off target, and that miss makes her 2 for 3. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Brown. Launches a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
A confident shooter from deep. When Brown finds just a little space in the perimeter, she wastes no time firing away.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Jones. Davis.
Horston defending.
Here's Savali. Cloud outside. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Horston with it. Guarded by Davis. Horston with it.
Brown with it.
Pass to Horston.
And here is Wheeler. She's covered by Cloud. Three-pointer. That's a no-go. And she's still looking for her first bucket after 2 shots.
And here's Davis.
And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. So both teams changing it up here. So it's New York with it. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And that one's good, Burke.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside Wheeler. Lets it go from deep. That does not fall. Still looking for her first basket after 3 shots. To the inside. Here's Cloud. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
A nice little wrinkle to her game. At 6 feet, Cloud is a big guard. Helps her inside.
Pass to Horston.
Back to Wheeler. Lexi Brown on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. It's through for her second basket. She's now 2 for 6.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
Ionescu outside. Three-pointer. That one drops for her second bucket. Marker 2 for 4.
Gotta love Ionescu's intensity, delivering an emphatic answer.
You know, when you look at Sabrina Ionescu, one of the highlights for her in the offseason, competing against Steph Curry in a three-point contest. That was fun.
It was also special for NBA and WNBA fans. The event took place during the NBA All-Star Weekend, and Sabrina held her own, recording a score of 26 to Steph's 29.
And so it's New York with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 9. From deep. And Samuelson pulls it down. Down low. And a basket by Brown.
Showing she is more than just a shooter. Lexi Brown takes it inside for 2.
Now here is Ionescu. She's covered by Brown. Ionescu outside. Pass to Burke. Now Jones.
She's guarded by Samuelson.
Fades and shoots. And that one's good. Jones.
Taking what she gets on offense, like seeing Jones make use of the mid-range in this possession.
Now here's Brown. Back to Wheeler. Takes the 3. There we go. And now in the scoring column with that make. She is 1 for 4.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
Loud outside, and the call will be against Erica Wheeler. That is her first foul of the game.
Showing that competitive fire. Natasha Cloud takes pride in coming back with a 3 of her own.
And she's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Shooting 1.
One shot.
Founded back in 2021, the Commissioner's Cup has been an awesome addition to the WNBA season, Brian.
Oh, we all have loved it. It brings extra excitement to the schedule, so much so that the NBA adopted their own version of it.
Yeah, it's been great in the NBA. What I love about it, we get a final way before the final, so you get a taste of postseason pressure a lot earlier.
Now here is Ionescu. She's guarded closely from 11 feet away. A nice shot by Cloud.
It's good to see Cloud knocking down the mid-range jumper and taking what comes to her.
Pass to Wheeler. Feet out. And Jones pulls it down.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Outside Stewart. Here's Ionescu. Storm with the rebound. Ogumake up top. Nagbagor. Ogumake sets a screen. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Ionescu. 6 points for her. From deep. Her 5th miss. Now 2 for 7 from the floor.
Ogumake, guarded by Davis.
Ogumake outside. From 17 feet out, and Jones pulls it down. Inside. Ionescu, that's good.
With great size for a point, Ionescu could just bounce off contact.
And here are the Storm now. A 12-point game.
Pass to Magdagor. Screen by Magdagor. Back to Williams.
Just 4 to shoot. Looking to end the drought. And Jones pulls it down.
Ionescu outside.
And here's Cloud. Off with the layup.
Now here's Ogumake, covered by Ionescu. Ogumake sets a screen. Magdagor with the ball.
Working on Jones.
Outside Wheeler. Yes, and it's Magdagor who gets the assist.
Don't let Wheeler catch you out of position defensively. If she gets a clean look, she's firing.
Pass to Jones.
Davis.
Three-pointer, Brianna Stewart. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Here's Magdagor. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
That's on Jones.
So with blank speed, a bounce to her step. Magdagor is a quarter guard.
First trip to the free throw line for her in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
You look at someone like Ezi Magdagor, a modern big, length defensively, can hit jumpers, just so talented.
That's also good, so she hits them both. New York in the lead. Now Cloud. She's got 11. Ionescu up top.
Number 4. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Seattle on D. Pass to Phoebish. Cloud. She's guarded by Williams. Picked by Jones.
Clock at 4. To the inside. Here's Stewart. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
The floater. How about that one? Stewart's offensive game is so versatile, and that's just another way she can make defenses pay.
Now here's Magdagor.
She has 6. Ogumake outside. Magdagor. Yep, count it.
Strong rebounding, and she gets the easy putback as a result.
And here's Cloud. Ionescu outside.
Hits the three-point bomb.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ogumake.
A rebound by Brianna Stewart. Pass to Ionescu. Cloud outside.
The 3 ball. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Here's Williams. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we finished one half of play. Liberty out in front. They're up by 10. Second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And now the third quarter about to get going again. Sabrina Ionescu really making a difference out there.
All of a sudden, she's become their big assist player. Her passing in the first half was a big key to their offense.
And that's not a role she usually plays, and one I'm not sure she's comfortable in. But look, they've needed her to make some plays today, and she's done it.
To the paint. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Another bucket from Stewart, who's having a nice game offensively. She's a well-rounded player.
Now here's Magbagoy. There's a screen by Clark. They get the rebound. They shoot again. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the strike for two.
Look, I'm a fan of Clark's willingness to absorb contact. And the best part is she's not a bad free throw shooter either.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
And the 2024 rookie class absolutely loaded. But what is your favorite pick from that draft?
I'm going second overall with Cameron Brink. She's just a force, an elite shot blocker, maybe one of the best shot blockers in the league from day one. That defense is special. Plus, she's got a great offensive game.
And I'm going with the easy answer, Caitlin Clark. Her presence is already changing this league, both on and off the floor.
Now here is Stewart. Pass to Ionescu. For three. That's in for her fifth make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Now here's Williams. She's guarded closely. Fires from deep, drains it from beyond the arc.
I'm not the biggest fan of that shot, but guess what? She had the space to get it off, so why not?
Ionescu outside. From downtown, Ogumake with the rebound. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Ogumake sets a screen. Now here's Clark. D right on her. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pass to Cloud. Back to Ionescu. The three. Good for basket number 6 for her in this contest. Shooting 6 for 12.
It's been a great game for Ionescu so far, attacking on the offensive end and finding plenty of shots.
Now here's Williams. She has 6. Clark outside. From outside the arc. And the Storm, another 3.
With how much pride Clark has, you just knew she'd come back with a tray of her own.
Ionescu outside. Jones over McMagor. McMagor grabs the miss.
Credit the D there. Got her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
Now here's Cloud. She's guarded by Williams. Ionescu up top. Fires the three. And again, it's New York with a three.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Alicia Clark on the wing. She's got 10.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Pass to Jones. Now Ionescu. From the arc. Ogumake with the rebound. Here's Seattle. Outside Williams. Clark outside. Screen by McMagor. Stolen by Sabrina Ionescu. And here we go. And she lays it up and in.
Few better players than Ionescu in the open court. Those handles help her finish breaks.
Outside Williams. Picked by Ogumake. Williams inside. She's covered by Cloud. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
He's not doing them any favors making those kind of errors.
Especially now with every possession being a critical one for them at this point.
Just the worst time for it to happen.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Pass to Ionescu. Stewart. Over Ogumake. Stewart with the bucket.
This is the kind of vision you get with Ionescu. She has a knack for finding the open teammate.
Here's Williams. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call.
Foolish play. I mean, she's got to be thinking out there.
Which she clearly isn't at this moment. Or maybe she was thinking, just not about basketball.
Outside Stewart. Ionescu. Screen by Stewart. No good with the triple.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
McMagor. The basket good off the assist from Neko Ogumake.
Yeah, always aware of what's happening on the court. Ogumake keeps her teammates engaged.
Cloud outside. Down low. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
It's her first trip to the line.
At the line for New York, Brianna Stewart. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her.
Well, something that's always stood out to me about Brianna Stewart, not only her incredible skill, but she just has phenomenal handles for a player with her length.
And she makes both free throws. And the Storm with possession. Down by 15. Now here's Williams. He's covered closely. It's good from long range.
3.
Ionescu has it. 22 points for her. To the inside. And that one's good. Stewart.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Ogumake. She has 7. Clark outside.
Williams. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3.
Rebounded by Phoebus.
And so it's New York with it. They lead by 14. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Ionescu. Stewart with the screen. There's the 3. Ionescu can't get it to go. Ogumake outside. New York with the rebound. Ionescu outside. Jones. Picked by Jones. Here's Stewart. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
It goes on Ezi Magbagor.
Solid amount of contact on that play, but Stewart's a tough-minded player who can do just about anything down low.
She's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And she knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over.
Yeah, I think the head coach saw too many easy buckets coming from inside and wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside that they have been, they're in big trouble.
And they're going to change something up. Let's see what they do.
Stewart grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Ionescu, right side. Back to Stewart. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. This is her 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Brianna Stewart, shooting 1.
Seattle with the ball. 19-point game. Pass to Brown. Here's Magbagor. Guarded by Jones. Back to Brown. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. Rebound New York.
Those have been some terrible shot choices late there. That was not good at all.
Here's Phoebus.
Pass to Stewart. Let's go. A rare miss for her. Now Brown. Screen by Magbagor. The tray. And the basket by Brown.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Ionescu. 22 points for her. Fires for 3. And she's good on the 3 ball.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Outside Wheeler. to Brown. Let's go with a three.
Rebounded by Jonquel Jones.
And they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Stewart with the ball.
Picked by Jones.
There's the triple. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
The three-point shot of Stewart, it's what sets everything else up. You have to meet her at the three-point line because if you don't, she'll knock him down.
Now here's Wheeler.
8 points for her.
Here's Brown.
The offensive rebound.
Here's Magdagor. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
That's on Jones.
I really like it when Ezzy is aggressive inside, challenging the defense.
And she'll take her 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Ionescu. She's got 25. Shoots the three. Outside for Stewart. Ionescu. Misses the three.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Takes the 13-footer, and she gets the jumper to drop.
The mid-range jumper, it's a very high percentage shot for her when she has that much room to get it off.
Pass to Stewart. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line. She's made all of her 5 attempts at the line.
Shooting 1.
And that one misses. Here's Seattle. Inside.
Horston.
Knocks down the 10-footer.
Very nice possession. They did a good job to find that shot.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Johannes, guarded by Wheeler. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
15 foul.
And she's got her first free throws of the night right here.
Liberty. Maureen Johannes. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as she hits both shots. Now here's Wheeler. She's got 8. Pass to Brown. Wheeler. Back to Brown. Second shot opportunity. And Brianna Stewart with the block.
She doesn't just score. Stewart uses that 7'1" wingspan on D, too.
Solidly the screen. Here's Burke. New York, no good that time either. Seattle with the ball. Brown with it. Picked up by Stewart. From past the arc. And the basket by Brown.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Johannes, guarded by Wheeler. Jones outside, 6 to shoot. Stewart, pass to Burke, from beyond the arc. Good, and Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Liberty out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. And here are the Storm now. Wheeler with it.
Samuelson outside. On the wing, Jordan Horston.
4 on the shot clock. The 3. Wheeler can't get it to go.
Ionescu left side.
Pass to Harrison. Got her with the pump fake, just couldn't finish. Now here's Brown.
Now Horston.
Back to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside.
Look at how solid Brown's mechanics are. Zero hesitation on the catch-and-shoot bucket.
Pass to Burke.
Back to Ionescu.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played.
Outside, Sabali. Harrison the screen.
To the middle. Another shot. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws.
And Harrison, solid at drawing fouls, especially when she's going up strong.
Isabel Harrison, 2 shots.
And she makes the first.
Well, Harrison doesn't get to the line too often, but she's not the player you want to send to the charity stripe because she can do some real damage.
So she gets them both. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter.
Pass to Cook.
Brown with it. Six on the shot clock. To the inside.
Cook. Covered by Ionescu.
And the basket by Brown.
No question, Lexi Brown has found her rhythm in this one. The buckets just keep on coming.
To the paint. Here's Harrison. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Pass to Brown. Back to Wheeler. Here's the 3. And the Storm, another 3.
Well, you know, she's just going to keep burying those. If that's how the D is going to play her, they've got to be better, got to be closer in.
Now Ionescu. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Outside Wheeler. And there's a pick. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Cloud. And a shot by Brown, no good.
That is such a low percentage shot.
She's got to remember that she has 4 teammates out there with her. She doesn't need to do it all by herself.
Here's Burke.
Forston with the rebound.
Lexi Brown on the wing. And there's the 3-second violation.
Big blunder there, and that's costly.
And a terrible time for it to happen when they're trying to cut down this lead.
Awful.
And the Storm making a change here. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Up top, Cloud takes the 3. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
And this is big for Natasha Cloud's confidence because when she's hitting from downtown, it helps you get into a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Agumake, guarded closely. 7-foot shot. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
It's Natasha Cloud with the drive. Bucket is good.
The gutsy finish by Cloud. She's not afraid to go at defenses and score on tough coverage.
Now Brown. Guarded by Sabali.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Storm. Lee. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both good at the line. And here's Cloud. Pass to Jones. Burke. Pick by Jones. Now Burke. And she lobs up toward the rim. Shot clock at 5. They get it back. Stewart. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Fouled on that play, but Stewart isn't worried. She's tough and relishes any chance she can get to score some points.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Now here is Agumake. Outside Williams. Picked by Agumake. 7-foot shot. Misses off the left iron. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Here's Burke. Off target with the close range fadeaway. Now here's Agumake, defended by Stewart. Agumake sets a screen. Here's Magbagor. And again, it's the Storm missing. Cloud with it. Pass to Stewart. Zebish. to Stewart. It's rebounded by Seattle. Outside Wheeler. Ogumake. And she gets it to go.
The inside game of Ogumake is so fun to watch. She's crafty down there.
Loud outside. And here's Burke. Ogumake with the rebound.
Yeah, she tried to fight her way through traffic and just couldn't do it.
Screen by Magbagor. Here's Wheeler. Ogumake. No good on the triple.
They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Gets it to go from downtown. Now Wheeler. Pass to Magbagor. And here's Williams. This one for three. Stewart grabs the miss. Loud outside. Jones outside. Burke. Stewart, defended by Magbagor. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. It goes on Ezzy Magbagor.
At the line for New York, Brianna Stewart. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on both. Here's Seattle. Ogumake outside. Over Stewart. Hits the outside fadeaway. And the Liberty with possession here. They have a 19-point lead.
Pass to Phoebish.
Stewart. And the layup's good off the glass.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Ogumake outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Cloud. Williams can't get it to go.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Ionescu. Jones. Shot clock at 6.
Here's Phoebish.
Beats over Clark.
Phoebish, shot is off.
Now here's Williams. Defense right on her. Magbagor with the ball. Now here's Ogumake. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
You have to respect the outside game from Ogumake. She's not just a post player.
Here's New York now. Loud outside. Ionescu up top. Stripped away. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Clark outside from deep three-point range, and it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
Sometimes you can hit that deep three, but it's really not a great look for her. Not a very well-advised shot.
No. I mean, even for her, that's too far out.
Divish with the bucket.
With the size advantage as big as it was right there, that's exactly what she should do in that situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Pass to Williams. For 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Now here's Ionescu. Cloud outside. Stewart. She's covered by Ogumake. Stewart inside. Ogumake's there. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Liberty, Brianna. 2 shots.
First one falls for her. Both teams will make substitutions. That one falls, so she hits both of them. And the Storm with possession. Pass to Brown. Now Mule. And here's Cook. She tries for 3. Rebounded by Davis. Now Johannes. Pass to Davis. Here's Johannes. Now here is Stewart. She's guarded by Samuelson.
Seattle foul. Katie Lou Samuelson. First personal foul. 5th team foul.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Williams. Ogumake sets a screen. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for her. Here's Gardner. So New York takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.